Friday night, I got to give an award to Dr. Caitlin Ryan, one of my favorite social workers in the entire universe, and today I get to introduce another one of my very favorite groundbreaking social workers. So I get to introduce Dr. Jama Shelton, who has worked in the field of LGBTQ youth homelessness for the last decade. She worked at the Alley Forney Center in New York, where she played an integral role in developing some of the most expansive housing programs in the nation for LGBT youth. She has distinguished herself as a leading authority on the unique needs of transgender and gender nonconforming youth who are experiencing homelessness. She recently became a doctor, completing her PhD in the social welfare program at CUNY Graduate Center, and has worked as a professor at both the Hunter and New York Schools of Social Work. As a formerly homeless youth herself, Jama is well aware of the critical needs for building education and awareness for all families and all youth, as well as the importance of inclusion and the impact of rejection. Please welcome the fabulous Dr. Jama Shelton.
Thank you. I'm breaking the microphone. So hi, everyone. That was a fantastic introduction. I don't know that I've ever been introduced so well. So thank you, Ellen. The True Colors Fund, which is where I currently work as the Deputy Executive Director. I like to go by Deputy Shelton. Has a good ring to it. The True Colors Fund is a proud partner of Time to Thrive, and we love working with Vinny and the Human Rights Campaign Foundation to support this conference, and pretty much any other time we can work with Vinny throughout the year is our pleasure. So I want to thank Vinny, I want to thank the Human Rights Campaign Foundation for giving me a few minutes to talk today about an issue that I'm super passionate about and that motivates pretty much everything that I do. And that's the issue of LGBT youth homelessness. So just a show of jazz hands. How many of you in the room know of an LGBT person who either is currently experiencing homelessness or has had an experience of homelessness? Let me see your jazz hands. Wow. I mean, I can't do the quick math on that, but that's a lot of people and a lot of jazz hands. Did you know that up to 40% of the population of youth experiencing homelessness identifies as LGBT? Yeah? People know that? Show me your jazz hands again. All right, well, if you didn't, now you do. And I sometimes wonder why we're not working harder as a community to get that number down, especially given how many of us know someone personally who has had that experience. I wonder, is it fear? Is it a lack of resources? I wonder if maybe we have a hard time looking past this one aspect of a person's experience to see the possibility and to see our future. And I wonder, how can we create a community response to this community problem? It's our problem, right? So I don't have a quick answer to that question. I wish that I did. If I did, that would pretty much put me out of work, and that would be great, actually. But I'm going to tell you really quickly what we are doing at the True Colors Fund, where our goal is to take that number from 40 to none. Yay. So at the True Colors Fund, we're working to end LGBT youth homelessness by focusing on 5 key areas. Those are public education and engagement, advocacy and public policy, research, community building, and youth collaboration. We have a lot of really amazing projects and a lot of really amazing partners. One that I want to highlight really quickly is a project we're working on, the LGBT Youth Homelessness Prevention Initiative, which is a federal agency collaborative project that's been led by HUD, Department of Housing and Urban Development, where we're working in Harris County, Texas, and Hamilton County, Ohio, to develop strategic plans to prevent LGBT youth homelessness, and then hopefully what we're going to have is some lessons learned and promising practices that other communities can adopt so that we're really focusing on the prevention of youth homelessness. So amazing work. But I have to say, the work that I am most proud of, that we do is our youth collaboration work, which is led by my colleague, Twiggy. Twiggy and I connected over our own experiences with housing instability and homelessness as LGBT youth. And we're both committed to not only being open about those experiences so that we can help reduce the stigma associated with them, but we're also committed to collaborating with LGBT young people who have shared similar experiences, because we believe that their lives matter and we believe that their voices must be heard in this movement.